Hi, it's Paula from Quilting. Welcome to my channel and to a new series about VIPs, UFOs and leftovers. VIPs, work in progress, UFOs, unfinished objects, and leftovers, you know what it is. So I'm trying to make quilting fun and easy and user-friendly, but on occasion there are projects which I haven't finished for whatever reason. So I will take it all out from my baskets, my drawers, my cupboards, and I will tell you why I haven't finished, and I will show you how I'm tackling those so they can actually be finished and be either gifted out or given to a charity or whatever else I will find a use for them. So I hope that will inspire you to look at your own unfinished projects, and let's do it together. Some time ago I saw on Pinterest very nice quilt made from the rectangles where the corners were snowballed, so that created a secondary design within the quilt. And I really did like the design, so I thought I've got a quilt to make for a friend. She likes purples, so I will make her that type of quilt. I cut the fabric, I cut the rectangles. I had a big pile of the 2.5 inches squares to put on it. I've put it all in. I finished off all the blocks. I've put it on the design wall and I didn't like it. It's not the design, it's just the fabric didn't work for me together. It just wasn't working. So I now found myself with the big box of those blocks because I've made enough for quite large quilt. And now I have to figure out how to add something to it to make it more interesting, or maybe I was thinking about slashing those blocks into, I don't know, squares, maybe do something else. But before I start cutting them into smaller pieces, I thought let's try maybe add something in between. So at the bottom here you can see some test string blocks I've made. They have not yet been trimmed to the size. So all the pinks and purples again I had in my stash, I've put in together. So what I will try is to put those string blocks somewhere within the quilt to kind of distribute those rectangles a little bit more and add a little bit more interest. So just stick with me and let's see how it come up at the end. So I cut the string piece blocks into the same size as the other ones, and I've put them in between, and this does look much better than it was before. What I will do now is the next step I will snowball this corner as well, just to see will it make it looks even better, because then you will have that pattern here of the square. This is not going to be like exact ones here with these corners here, but it still, I think, will look better if I snowball the corners. So let me do that on one of the blocks. I'll put it back on and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so I only added it to one block at the moment, but I can straight away see that that's exactly what I need to do with the rest to make them work. So I think that will be designed for the first quilt I will make out of it. As I mentioned before, I have made lots of those blocks, so there will be a second quilt. I need to figure out what to do with it. So let me just now make more of the blocks and we'll put quilt together and I will show how it looks on the end. And here it is, my finished quilt. Unfortunately there is no room today in my house where there's enough light to get a better shot, but in the close-up you can see, at least from my perspective, it looks much better now where I've split those blocks with the string blocks. Makes more sense for me now, at least. So I'm much happier with it, and I won't be adding the borders to this quilt. I think it's quite busy already, so I don't think it needs another layer. I will just quilt it as is and it will be ready to give away. So if, like me, you have some blocks or some quilts maybe started where you were not very happy initially how they look together, you know, be brave and try to do something else with it. patchwork is what is. Nobody will know where you started, only they will know where you finished. So just experiment. Hopefully you will have some great results out of that as well. I still got a big bunch of those blocks left, so I will have another video about what I did with the second batch of those. And I hope you will get somewhat inspired to look at your UFOs or VIPs and try to finish them. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to my channel to support my work. For further inspiration and examples of my work, you can check my Instagram or Facebook page. Happy creating!